DuPont Walkers, and I'm documenting the 5 walks that we do in DuPont Walkers. Today's walk we call the Museum Trail because we start off at the DuPont Historical Museum, and the museum is open. So today I'm going to do the Museum Trail, and if you've not been in the museum, you ought to try it. Talk to our award-winning staff. What I'm going to do is walk through Robinson Park. Start out. And in front of me is what they call the gunpowder train. I have it on good authority that they didn't actually make gunpowder. They made explosives, but not gunpowder. So I'll let you check that out. But this is what they used to transport their products from the gunpowder factory, the DuPont gunpowder factory, down to the wharf, so it could be shipped out. Dynamite, not gunpowder. It's the dynamite train, not the gunpowder train. Sorry. Can hear, read all about it. And you see the train tracks. So, we're going to start here on Trail JJ near the Public Works Building. And this is one of our walks, DuPont Walkers. We meet every Monday morning at 10 o'clock. And we do 5 different trails. This is one of them. And we're there to exercise, socialize, and a lot of us pick up litter as we walk. We've got the litter pickers and bags and buckets. I didn't bring mine today because we just did this last week. So I should imagine it can't be too much trash generated in a week. Also, people call this the railroad trail. I don't know if it's the route it used to take. And here's another trail map, courtesy of the DuPont Walkers, sorry. Okay, started at the museum on Trail JJ. Then we get to the Grand Junction. We're going to go on Trail BB up to Edmonds Marsh. Then we're going to turn on BB still. Then we're going to go on Trail GG past the orchard back to the museum. 0.25 JJ, quarter of a mile. Okay, what we got here now is Bell Hill Community Park. Bell Hill is a community up on the ridge here. Right now we're approaching, well, it's called the Grand Junction. And this is a junction of trails, obviously, a confluence of trails. Obviously you can see that. Okay, you got Bell Hill over here. Check out the slides over here, they're pretty awesome. So that's Bell Hill Community Park. And that's Trail LL, Lima Lima. Also, this trail eventually leads to Bell Marsh, one of the wetlands. We're on Trail JJ. This is Trail Charlie CC, and this will go over to Wilmington. And we actually get on this trail eventually, which I'll show you. Trail MN takes you over to Bell Hill. And we're going on to Trail BB, which will take you up to City Hall eventually. And this marsh called Edmonds Marsh. And Trail Bravo Bravo BB actually goes to the left here. And we're going to go over Sequalitchew Bridge. This trail here goes over to Center Drive. 0.3 of a mile up to Grand Junction. You have people that travel all the way to the whole rainforest to see the moss. You probably just look at any tree around here. Yeah, distance is decreasing because the trail heads over this way. So on BB. Bravo, bravo. And if you look here, Edmund Marsh intersection. So Edmund Marsh down this way. This is probably all Edmund Marsh. And here's the Sequalitchew Creek Bridge. Over the creek, obviously. And you can see here the young trees. This is part of the Clover Park restoration efforts and cleanup of Sequalitchew Creek. That's pretty cool. And the creek runs through under Center Drive over here. City Hall is right there. And then it runs down to the wharf, and that's the Sequalitchew Creek Trail, and that's another one that we do that I'm going to videotape at a later date. But right now we're going to turn off BB onto GG, which is also probably known as the Orchard Trail. Here is the 1843 site of Fort Nisqually. So this is the DuPont Alum orchard, and I believe, like I say, they're using clippings to grow the trees from the original trees that the settlers planted. Continue on GG. Fort site to my right. And right here, we have the actual orchard, the 1800s orchard. Quarter mile in on Golf. Okay, we hit civilization. Hey, we're at the end of GG and we're on Hammond Avenue now. And this is Bob's Hollow. We're going to go left. Along Hammond Avenue. Okay, what you want to do now, we're on Hammond and we're going to turn left. We're on Hammond and we're going to turn left on Harrington. Okay, you see the trail directly in front, and that's what we want to do. Turn. I don't know if you remember me saying that when we're at the Grand Junction that will intersect CC or Charlie Charlie. So this is it. I believe this is Haskell. And there's a trash can over there in case you want to ditch anything. And we're on Charlie Charlie. See? Okay, 0.25. Okay. Like I say, if you continue walking on CC, you'll end up at the Grand Junction, Bell Hill. I'm going to hang a right into historical DuPont. DuPont originally was built for the people that worked at the explosive factory. I'll report this to Public Works. And we're up on DuPont Avenue and, like I say, historic DuPont. That's the original. Okay, we're coming off DuPont Avenue. It's on, we're on DuPont Avenue. Anyway, turning left on Louviette. And we're back where we started. Is a JJ gunpowder train, museums over here. And about, again, 6,000 steps. So, less than 3 miles. Dynamite train. I keep calling it gunpowder train. It's a dynamite train. So, if you remember, we started over there, finished over here, back at the dynamite train, back at the museum. That's DuPont Walkers. We walk every Monday morning at 10 o'clock on one of these trails. Check our Facebook to see which one we're doing that day. And look forward to seeing you.